Welcome back to Flight Sim 2020. I'm Commander Buur. I wanted to reset my position in the flight sim world, and I'm generally a stickler for flying everywhere in my main game save rather than just putting myself at an airport and picking somewhere else to go. So I took off from Bembridge on the Isle of Wight where you last saw me and headed back to my home turf of Cornwall.
Echo Golf Hotel Juliet traffic Cessna Golf Bravo Uniform Romeo taking off runway 30 straight out departure.
En route, real life and the necessity to eat and, you know, engage with my family etc. interrupted, and I decided to land at the nearest airfield. After a brief look at the map, it turns out that I was approaching the Royal Naval Air Station at Yeovilton, so I sat down there, taxied to the fuel stop and went and ate lunch.
X-ray Juliet. X-ray, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
I'm kind of weird about that as well. Landing I mean, not lunch. I have to park somewhere. I can't just pause the sim. Anyway, once on my way again I decided to fly over Lundy Island in the Bristol Channel. It's a little out of my way, but I'd honestly only just noticed it existed, sorry Lundy, and it turns out it has an airfield worth an investigation. What you're seeing now is the airfield. Yes, really, it's down there somewhere. It's in the sim at least because you can talk to local air traffic and tell them that you're landing there. It took several passes for me to be absolutely sure that I could probably A. land and B. get airborne again afterwards. I decided to take the risk, and I'd recommend it if you fancy a challenge. I needed to look at Google satellite images and then at the sim to try and work out where the runway probably was. I kind of got it right, sort of, and slammed on the anchors once I was down, only slightly crossing what I think was probably a footpath in doing so. All the wheels still intact and still in possession of the requisite number of wings. I'm calling that a landing. I took on some fuel once I was down and then turned around and essentially threw the plane at the nearest cliff edge on a rough runway heading. It worked and I got airborne, winning. The flight back to St Mawgan was fun and mostly uneventful, two features to be pursued and treasured when flying a plane I feel. For now I'm mostly going to park up and await World Update 3 for the sim. That is, after a couple of delays, now scheduled to drop around the 9th of February. That update will be revamping the UK scenery and adding all sorts of points of interest and landmarks. It's at that point I think we're ready to begin the UK tour. I can't wait. Details of all the places I've visited in this video are in the description below if you want to take a look yourself, and if you want to try landing at Lundy, do please let me know how you got on in the comments. That's it for now. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit like and maybe consider subscribing to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time.